Hi, and welcome to episode 3 of the Feralisk Tribe. I'm Icon, and today I'm all out for expansions and claiming new territory and stuff like that. So tonight we will go out and craft a few new walls. And apart from that, I haven't fully thought through what will happen here. So we had a little bit of a animal transport pod crash. But, well, I won't be acting on that. I got enough other trouble, you know. So, apart from that, a Arctic coyote is for sure not really at home here. So today I want to set up a few walls outside here. Maybe something like this. Acquire as much land as possible. Also, I want to say thanks for all your helpful comments in the episodes between. I'm not quite sure what exactly I will use out of your good ideas immediately. We will see what will happen there. So among the great ideas were, instead of zoning tools, using the just like disallowing and allowing the doors. But I wanted to talk about this a little bit. Somebody mentioned that instead of zoning, I could just cross out all the doors and just open them if necessary. I don't like to do that this much because while during the beginning phase you won't be in any bigger trouble while working like this, later it is... The bigger the colony gets, the more I like tools to fine-tune the management of movement and mobility. And in this biome, you never stop being impaired by the biome until you start to eradicate everything on the map. That's an option. But we're far, far, far away from that. The other good idea I've heard was just turning everybody onto a night schedule and just live at night with this tribe. There's really not much I can say against this strategy. It has its pros and cons, though. So the pros would be that I would have access to this biome at night times whenever I want to, which is really great. The cons behind that, nighttime is not great if people are not night owls. So people will not grow depressed. That's interesting. But people hate darkness, and darkness is in itself a negative mood debuff. But if you keep your inside areas lit, actually you can counteract that mostly. A night owl at day suffers way more than a non-night owl at night. But I'm not doing this because, first off, I don't like that. I don't like to work at night whenever I do anything. Oh, Garnet. But mostly it's because work time at night is slowed down, and I really don't like to mingle around with all these schedules for everybody, and, well, I might be changing that during the series. I'm not sure about this, because I see a lot of advantages of this strategy, but at the same time I hesitate about the change of playstyle that means. So we smash those eggs. Alright, and we're going to grab those yummies. And we destroy these eggs. Ooh, an orange tree. Okay. Yeah, so anacondas are actually really long awake. There was this alligator here, spoiling in 11 hours. Well, I'll let him grab that. Alright. I hope the anacondas won't mind. But right now I feel like every single piece of leather matters so much that I don't want to waste anything right now. Alright. Most importantly, centipede, butcher that thing before it spoils. Thank you. And now, here we go. Well, I don't know if I really want to transform everything into smoked meat at this point anymore. We could also go for simple meals here. Although I see not much of a difference between smoked meat and simple meals. No, we won't. I'll stick to smoked meat and pemmican for now. I consider them efficient people focused on survival. Ooh, that's a new ore. Do I have something of that now? Doesn't look like it. I want to check out what that is. Haven't seen that metal yet before. So, a frigate has landed. I enabled the Mechanoids mod because I felt like when you go for a tribal background, you have this background that your tribes people were driven away by Mechanoids, and I felt like, yeah, that's a nice scenario to defend us against. So I need to check out if smoked meat is actually tradable. It's really important. Because I was asked why I'm not just transforming things into simple meals. But simple meals are not tradable. So smoked meat is tradable, so I don't need to transform that stuff into pemmican. Although, well, what to do with the rice then? Or just double cook things. It's a little bit of a difficult decision there. So pemmican spoils in 1.2 years, whereas smoked meat spoils in a few days. Okay, so that's what I needed to know. So I'm going to allow the smoked meat now for the pemmican production. So we are going to produce pemmican as long as there's rice to work with, but I'll stop doing pemmican as soon as there's no rice anymore. The thing is just, it makes my smoked meat last longer, and therefore I really feel like it's worth it. Just no bulk pemmican production yet. So, researcher is Nobiar. Okay. How's your intellectual life going, my friend? Well, not bad at all. Camp crafting table. Well, we lack those ingredients here. I wonder where they are fetchable. What can I do? Fishing pier, charcoal pit, smoker. So that would be the bigger version of what we got here before. A grill. We could put up a smoker here. I want to do that. I mean, these people are no cavemen after all. I always wondered how the tribal life on a Rimworld would be, but I assume that since these people living here are always influenced by extremely modern technology, be it just the Outlanders living here up to mechanoids, I think these people won't be... I always imagined them as people that are actually eager to pick up technology if possible. I'll just keep my Psycasters retro, because I felt like they would be more traditionalistic due to the fact that they acquired magic. And once you got magic, you might be afraid that if you change something about your lifestyle, you might lose your magic again. At least that's the story I came up with. I hope you guys enjoy. So, bone walls. Oh yeah, I like that. At least putting these bones to a good use, you know. Alright, the nighttime project has been defined. Let's expand the zones afterwards. Oh, a medieval arms and armor merchant. Neat. So let's see how hungry my biome is. Wow, we even got Titanus. Titanus are just bad news. They are fast, like super fast, 7 cells per second, that's just brutal. And they come up with 17 damage per blow. Lovely animals. But overall, we are sustaining and living through this quite well. So seems like we can safely go outside today. Especially with this caravan hanging around, I'm a lot braver than usual. Alright, Jikodoa was my social person. Because now, if anything would decide to attack us, I would just run to that caravan and be happy. Oh, they even got slaves. Castoroides. Giant beavers. Okay. I'm done with this topic when I read that. Warband, royal plated armor. Neat. That's why I installed these mods, because I wanted to have access to some really nice items which are also eligible for my spellcasters later. Charge 10 mg. Okay. Artifact. Medieval times unofficial. I'm using a lot of mods I haven't used yet. So, nanite, scaled gloves. I don't think we can afford that. I don't think I can use this trader at all, except for ogling and stuff. Smooth bore musket. Created at Eternity Forge. Yes, it doesn't sound overpowered at all. That's an interesting name. Exchange that V with a W and you have the German way of writing Viking. But yeah, let's just leave these guys alone. They are of no use for me, sadly. Oh man. Mod ain't coded that well. Bone walls are really not that useful. 200 versus 450. But they are at least stronger than these shelter walls, and I feel like bone walls sound like something my tribe's people would absolutely do. So now the smoker is smoked cheese. Ah, here comes the other source of smoked meat. Awesome. All right. Now, that Ripper Hound. We're going to pick that up tonight. There's a Dunalisk. Oh, I forgot to check out the mod for meats. And there's a Taiga. So I guess I will be still cheating with the insect meat for today, sadly. Maybe not. I don't know. I've been just very confused, but let's check this out. I mean, insect meat is a thing, so let's wait. Okay, we did it. I'm always a little bit nervous whenever I order my folks to grab stuff from outside. I'm like, will everything go okay? But yes, everything went okay. So the Dunalisk spawned regular raw meat. I need to change the mod settings there because the Dunalisks should actually all drop insect meat and not regular meat. I don't like that. So I hope I'll remember thinking about this when this episode is done. Okay, so there's more tungsten. Show me the metal. Ooh, tiger leather. Here we go, very heavy and somewhat hard metal. Okay. I love tiger leather from, at least the icon is awesome, but yeah. Also Camera Plus is a really pleasant mod. Good. So we got this. Can somebody please use the smoker now? Oh, we can't use it because we ain't got no charcoal. I see. So we'll need a charcoal pit. No! Oh, man. No roofs, friends. No roofs. For now. There we go. But I do want to get rid of those trees, that's true. Here we are. So, charcoal pit contains wood. Fill. Okay. Does its thing now. Yeah, I'm quite happy to live like this. This is fun. Alright, we also got the necessary technology for tree sowing, if I remember correctly. Tribals do start with that, so we're going to do a little bit of an orchard here. Or maybe just some grove to cut trees at to sustain my wood hunger. Alright, that works out quite well. Creating access to the tree. Oh, the doors are already bugging the tree. I see. So how close can I put? Here. I want to seal off the sacred site, if you want to say so. But it's going to be a really, really huge endeavor. So we're going to seal off this thing here at from several angles. And there's even marsh, making my job way harder. Oh my god, this is terrible. I would have liked to put up a wall going on, like, can I put down markers? I have not installed that mod. Oh, here, plan. So I would have ideally wanted to create something going like this, enabling enemies still to pass by that site. But then the swamp said nope. So we actually might need to carve a tunnel through the mountain here, because otherwise, if I won't be doing that, all raiders spawning on this angle will immediately invade my sacred site, and I don't want that. If I am able to divert that past there, things will be a lot easier, so... okay. Remove plans. There we go. Well, nobody said it would be easy. Now, let's drop down a growing zone here. Just like that. Blossom tree. Beautiful at night blossom tree. They come from Gloomy Furniture. We stick with that stuff we can do. So there's only... oh, banana trees. Banana farm or banana or wood farm. But for today it's wood farm. This is more important to me to begin with. Technology goes at a painfully slow process. Or progresses. It's painfully slow, that's what I wanted to say. Words are not always easy to find. Okay, but since the jungle ain't hungry yet, I'll shamelessly use that. And expand the tribe today. Pretty sure we won't have the necessary bone to do this, so let's see. What died last night? Banana trays are definitely something I want to go for. Ooh, the Titanus. Alright. We might have no caravan help right now available, but that's not too terrible, because right now there's no predators on this side of the map. The Empire of Ethund, Shera, and Ya. Okay. 2 against 5, still not too much of a fair fight, I'd say. Sadly, my biome ain't hungry yet. But I'll just let them do their shtick, you know. Let's see what they're up to. I guess right now is not the best time to trust on my biome to get rid of raiders for me, because there's still so much small game available. I mean, okay, small game. Cinderlisk going ham on the elephant. Small game. Let's fetch up people. There's a friggin' elephant to be looted. all focus. Shayra. Oh, Centipede is a wimp. Melee wimps are always a bad idea. Just hope everything will go well. Okay. Shayron didn't survive that one. Neither did. Yeah. Okay. The Metrodon is all sliced up, I guess. But I looted a iron short sword. Not bad. I would have preferred ranged weaponry, but you can't have everything. Alright, the Metrodon, you did well. Ah, but Centipede can't be a melee fella. That's just useless. We need to hand some ranged weapon to Centipede. Let's do this like this. Gigadoa can go for melee, whereas Centipede gets to equip a ranged weapon here, because I just realized how much of a dumb decision that was to begin with, you know. Okay. This cluster up here is way more dangerous. I'm way more afraid about of that. So Centipede, where did the Atlatl go? Oh, here. And Nobiar, come on, give me that elephant. Thank you. We'll leave those raiders for the local fauna and craft our next piece of wall with this looted elephant bone. And let's take a look at the outside. And keep gathering food and material to work with. I really love the looks of all this bone and the archaic structures we're fetching up here. Whereas the center of the colony starts to be more and more sophisticated. I really like this concept. And as soon as the bone walls here are built up, I'm going to remove the shelter walls here because they won't be necessary after that anymore. And we also should be assigning people to these. Okay, here comes the new food. Yeah, here we go. Simple meals already rotting away in the storage. Sadly. Without refrigeration, simple meals are surprisingly bad. Oh no, the Metrodon! So, first up, you are receiving this one. Then the Metrodon, of course, it's always is your best doctor first. Alright, and the next best doctor is Nobiar. Whoa, 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 whoa. Wait a sec, now you do it again. Just wanted to wait until the light is here because it does influence the quality of the treatment. If there is light or not matters. Light matters, especially with medical treatment. Okay. You guys are finishing this quite soonish, and then... well, it's going to be a quite a big order here. Look at that! They already finished the... most of those trees. Okay. So the infection is going well, even with only a 29% treatment. So... Iron Short Sword, let's check that out. We have 7.13 damage on average. Let's compare that. Jigodoa, your Flint Spear, well, comparable. Dimetrodon, your Jade Knife, inferior. Very, very inferior. But now is not the time for Dimetrodon to worry about his weapons. I'd rather hope that he's getting well soon. Alright, more Serpentinite. And yeah. Slowly the immunity is turning positive. Alright, now I would say that's a really nice point to be at in between. Wait a sec, are we out of bone here? Why is there a... oh no, that's a door, that's no wall, that's no hole in the wall here. Just looked at the mini-map here and it looked like a hole in the wall, but it's actually a door. Good, so that's today's episode's end. I thank you so much for hanging around. Next episode we will be expanding the base a little bit further. So I got plans, especially making the entrenchment larger, going like this way and that way, and then we start to think about defenses in a larger scale, not only to keep away raiders, but also start planning how to conquer this valley once and for all, because we're going to conquer this valley one day. But that's a long, long way. I thank you for watching. Drop me a comment down below. Leave me a like or a subscribe. That would be deeply appreciated. But most importantly, come back again soon. Stay safe and have a good time. Bye-bye.